Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Tropical drink. What's it called? The white one, pina colada?
皆さんおはようございます。ようこそエリザベスの香水チャンネルへ。今日は海外の方の香水への本音レビューを行っていきたいと思います。こちらのチャンネルでは香水のレビューや海外の方の本音の反応をお届けしていますので、ぜひご興味のある方はチャンネル登録といいねをよろしくお願いします。ベルを押しておくとお知らせの通知がいきますので、ぜひ今日のゲストを紹介します。ラファエルとセバスチャンです。よろしくお願いします。それでは行ってみましょう。Perfume number 1. Here we go.
Hey, thank you.
Very aquatic.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, kind of aquatic in like a plant life way.
I'm getting like bath salts.
Really? I get kind of like fish tank.
That doesn't sound good. What do
I'm
you
not
mean?
gonna-
I mean,
No, like a fish tank has a fishy smell, right?
no, I would disagree with that. Like, you know, if you smell the inside of a fish tank, it kind of smells like maybe
Mossy.
like algae. Yeah, like algae a little bit.
This is definitely blue on the light blue side, maybe like powdery baby blue.
Yes, there's some type of musk in here that's just kind of a little bit animalic for me. Clean? Like, do I think it smells clean? I wouldn't want to smell like this after I got out of the shower. I would want them to check my pipes for fish.
I think this smells clean. Definitely light for me.
Yeah, it is light. Higher tones, there's no deep notes. It's like kind of pleasant for me and kind of not at the same time. I personally wouldn't wear this, and like I wouldn't want my partner to wear this either. It's just kind of a, I feel like you'd be sitting in the car and you'd be like, what's that smell? What is that smell?
Well, I mean, it might be a nice personal fragrance.
I know what this is. And I feel bad for saying what I said. This is
Yeah.
Dragonfly.
Yeah, I thought it was nice.
I thought it was nice too. I really like it.
So if this is Dragonfly, let me tell you, it smells very different on the skin. If this is Dragonfly, I don't even know if it, because I'm not really getting much floral notes here, you know?
Yeah, I could definitely see floral. Maybe like a mix of rose and something else. Because there is a creamy note in here.
Or iris. Iris or violet, which is in Dragonfly.
Could be Irish.
And maybe that's why I'm getting a little bit of an aquatic vibe from this. But see, I love Dragonfly. This doesn't smell, I don't know. I give this like a middle of the road 5 because it's just very neutral for me. It's very, on paper, very interesting.
I'm curious. Does it smell like salty water
Yeah.
or salty? What about you?
Yeah, I could see salt water,
I'd
but
say it smells like brackish water.
what's that?
Mix of salt and fresh water.
What's that? Yeah, no, I'm gonna say this is not Dragonfly.
Why?
Because I feel like I'd be able to pick Dragonfly out. This is just has some kind of weird musk note in it that I don't particularly like. But it's not that bad. I don't want, it's not like it stinks. It's just like, what's that smell? You know, you're just trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Pretty unique. I'll give it a 6.5.
Yay!
6.5. All right.
6.5.
Nice, nice.
Perfume number 2. はい、どうぞ。
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure.
Is this the lily one?
This one smells nice.
Lilies. Right away I'm getting lilies, and
Yep.
then there's a subtle note of like bath soap water.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree. I think this is like soapy, fresh, floral, white floral, maybe lilies or tuberose. When you first smell it, it's like really pleasant.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow, this is really nice. A little bit powdery.
Just a little bit powdery. This one's silky for me.
I could see that. A little bit mature leaning.
Maybe bubbly.
I'm getting kind of like makeup-y vibes, like if you smelled a makeup bag or something, like a
Really?
vintage. Yeah.
Oh
if you-
yeah, I guess.
Just a little bit.
I mean, it's a more unpleasant way of seeing it, but yeah.
So you guys think it's for female or male?
I think this is
Cool.
female leaning.
I think it's female leaning, but it's not so dominantly feminine that a man couldn't wear it. I feel like, you know, if you're on vacation and you're wearing like a white linen shirt, then this would complement that type of
That's
appearance
true.
nicely.
This is a total white fragrance right here.
White.
White
yeah,
is the
white.
paper.
Yep. If you're dressed in white, white hat, white shirt, maybe even white pants and shoes,
Yeah, like if
this
you're
is what you would smell like.
if you're a doctor and you have a lab coat on
Yeah.
and you're wearing white.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't think this is offensive in any way. So it could be worn at work, in professional settings. It can be worn every day. Yeah, I like this. I give this one a 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll give this one a 7 too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
それでは次のものに行ってみましょう。これも以前の香水の気分が上がるカテゴリーの中で紹介しました。ぜひ興味のある方は見てみてください。上にリンクを貼り付けておきます。Perfume number 3. Here you go.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Whoa.
Citrus.
Yeah, citrusy.
Citrus.
Grapefruit, totally. There's definitely grapefruit in this. Maybe bergamot.
I'm also getting like a little bit of spiciness, maybe pepper.
Yeah, right?
Maybe pepper, maybe something a little sweeter like nutmeg or cinnamon or something, but not super, it's not super sweet.
Yeah, it is barky.
That's a great word for it, barky. Absolutely, kind of like a little smoky, woody, but not the wood of the tree. Barky,
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
Dry, like a dry, crunchy spice.
Yes.
It's immediate grapefruit for sure, and then it has undertones of brown, like nuttiness, smokiness, sparkiness.
That's a perfect way to describe this.
This is pretty pleasant. It's not explicitly pleasant, like it's not sweet or soft or fluffy or light, but it is rugged for sure. And it's rugged in a nice way. Because of that, I think this is very masculine leaning.
I tend to agree. I think it's more masculine. However, I think a woman could wear it if she wanted to. For me, this is very unique. I feel like I've never smelled anything that had this type of texture. Like it's almost like, I can feel the fragrance.
I just think of a grapefruit tree when I smell this. And the grapefruit, nothing in here smells artificial at all. Very clean smell.
Really nice.
Really
nice.
Grapefruit could be bitter. Do you feel bitterness?
There is bitterness in here, but it's done well. Like it's not overpowering.
I think the reason we feel like it's grapefruit is because it's bitter and just like a tiny bit sweet or tart.
Yeah.
But maybe it could be bitter orange, maybe it could be bergamot. I know there's other bitter citruses out there, but it kind of just initially gives you grapefruit vibes. Really nice. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one as well. It almost smells like a very fancy Old Spice scent.
I was just gonna say, this is a sophisticated fragrance. I give this a 9.
Yeah.
Yes! What about you, Rafael?
I'll give this a 9 as well.
I'm really curious to see what that one is at the end.
I'm happy to hear that. Oh my god.
That's really good.
Do you think I can wear it for work?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you might stand out and be like, dang, this
this
fancy.
definitely smells like you would wear it outdoors. Like I just think of camo pants or like loggers or something like that. I think it's just that masculine leaning for me. So
this is kind of one of those fragrances where you want to keep smelling it. Like, that smells great. Wow.
次のものは図書館大好きな方には要チェックの香りです。Number 4.
Number 4.
caramel.
Yeah, sweet, creamy.
This almost smells like a latte, or like a frappuccino.
Maybe, but I'm not getting like strong coffee. I'm getting like that milky sweetness.
I'm also getting like buttery notes in here. Total creamy, sweet, buttery. It almost smells like what popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies taste like.
Yeah, I could see it a little bit. Like, I feel like that's a little bit heavier butter.
Can you picture color?
Yellow?
Yeah, yellow. I was about to say. I was gonna say it's definitely white, but with like the yellow tints. I know that doesn't sound very nice, but it's definitely that in a more pleasant way. Like maybe how white flour has the yellow centers and stuff like that.
Maybe there's like some yellow florals in here. I don't know if there's like some ylang ylang, or if it's just strictly gourmand and that's what its intention is.
Yeah, it's almost like those candies, like bullseyes.
Maybe.
The sweetness is overpowering for me though. I wouldn't be surprised if I walked into a candy store and smelled that.
Like fresh candy being made.
Yeah, like taffy being pulled. That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, saltwater taffy. I could see that. I like it. I would say that it's kind of simple in a way. It's just a nice, pleasant, candy-ish fragrance, but not tart candy, more sugary, sweet candy. I'll give this one a 7.5. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of sweet fragrances, but that one does it for me because it fully commits to the sweet element. Like it's not mixed with other strange notes and then there's the sweet and just kind of throws it off. This is like full committed. It's sweet, creamy, it's tasty almost. I'll actually give it an 8.
Yay!
Nice.
これは最近発売された日本の方にはとても馴染みのある抹茶の香りです。
Matcha. We heard matcha.
Perfume number 5.
Number 5. Oh yeah, matcha, and it's good.
Yeah, this is a tea fragrance.
No,
Green
you
tea.
Get, you get
Green
matcha.
tea.
Yeah, you get matcha immediately. It's sweet, but it's nice.
Total green notes.
I wasn't kidding when I said I could smell it right when she was
Sorry,
holding it.
guys.
Well, no,
Viewers, I'm so sorry.
no, she didn't give it away because as soon as you smell this and you've smelled matcha before, you know it's matcha. It's not a secret.
It's also a little bit flowery. There's a weird note in here. It's kind of bringing it towards a pink color, but it's mostly green. I'm not sure why you'd mix green and pink. Yeah, jasmine does make sense. There's almost like a creaminess to it as well, just a little bit, or like a nice smokiness, but I think you get that mostly from the tea, right?
Yeah, I think the matcha is like a dry matcha tea as it is, and then I think the jasmine notes are actually the flower, not so much a jasmine tea, but what it does, the two of them working together kind of makes it smell like a jasmine infused green tea.
Yeah, this is like really well cooked or assembled. It's just awesome. It smells
great,
fantastic.
yeah.
I would like to smell this anywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I do have to say, as far as consuming tea, I like my tea straight, and I feel like this is a tea that is sweetened.
I was about to ask, do you drink it if there's actual tea smells like this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I
It
would
almost
drink
smells
it.
like milk tea a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, but definitely green tea leaning.
Yeah, because of the smokiness.
If this is Matcha Meditation by Replica, this is my first time smelling it. It's really nice. Probably one of my most appealing Replica fragrances. If it is Matcha Meditation. Yeah, I give this an 8. It's really nice and it's really well done.
What's your score?
I give this 8.5. It's really, really good.
Today we have a high score perfumes.
Pretty good batch. Yeah, we have a pretty good batch here.
Yeah. Let's go to next one. こちらの香水は日本でとても人気なのを見かけました。Perfume number 6.
Seikatsukan? Does that mean police?
No, not police.
Keisatsukan?
Oh,
wow.
That sounds like it,
Oh.
but different.
It smells citrus too, you think?
I'm getting really creamy.
Yeah.
Or not,
This
not
is
creamy.
Oh my god, this
Lotion.
is so unique. It's more sophisticated than lotion.
Like body cream or something. Or facial
No,
cream.
more than that. It's more than that. It's like purpley for me.
Not up my alley, but I can't deny the quality here. This is really nice.
Unfortunately, I had no complaints about this one, but it's giving me a bit of a headache,
Oh, interesting.
which is unfortunate because other than that, I like really like it.
I've had that happen before where I like something, but it just doesn't agree
Yeah,
with
and
me.
it reminds me of something like something in my past, like Minnesota or something like this.
So see, here I'm getting like a little buttery, but not butter, but more like cocoa butter or shea butter, something like that. Moisturizing, like thick creaminess, thick buttery, you know, like body cream or something. Not as viscous as lotion is.
Does it have any gender?
No, I would say it's pretty neutral. This
I
to
was
me,
thinking leaning towards male, but I could see it being neutral. It's just, although the more like when I first smelled this, it was like, wow, that's like really good. But the more I smell it, it seems to transform in ways that I'm not too fond of.
there's not a lot of depth here. To me, it just smells like really high-end body cream.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of depth at first, and then it's fading into something else. It could be like the notes changing already, but
It's nice though. I'd probably give this one a 6 for me.
yeah, when I first smelled it, it was like a 9.5. It was like really good, but
Oh,
then
wow.
it faded away into like 6 territory. So I'll give it an 8.
Okay, cool, cool.
Interesting.
次のものは廃盤になってしまいましたが、以前にやったものととても似ています。どう思うのでしょうか？ Perfume number 7.
Thank you.
Lucky number 7.
Oh, this smells like
Tea again. This is
smells
another.
like a restaurant a little bit, like a nice restaurant.
I feel like this is another tea fragrance, but I'm getting like minty vibes, not in a good way. I'm getting like chewing gum minty, and not a fresh stick of chewing gum. I'm talking like after it's been chewed.
I'm getting a little bit of like licorice notes.
Yeah, maybe, because what I'm smelling is kind of gummy.
Yeah, it's giving me that too. Although I am getting like fougere vibes as well, like
Ooh.
barbershopiness.
I'm not getting barbershop. I'm getting like a little bit of mintiness, tea.
tea.
Is it clean? Not
Yeah,
clean.
a little bit fresh, but it kind of
different directions.
Something in here mixed with the mintiness is giving me those kind of like chewing gum vibes.
I see where they're going with the scent profile in this one, though I feel like it's handled a little sloppy in this.
I would agree. This one isn't as well done as some of the others in this batch. I wouldn't say that it's an offensive fragrance, but it's not as impressive as some of the others in this batch.
Yeah, for me it's a little offensive. There are big spikes of smells, and then there are other things in the background. They don't really smear as you smell it. They're just like, here's this, here's this, here's this. So.
Yep, I'll give this middle of the road 5.
What about you, Raphael?
I'll give it a 6.5. I don't think it's bad, but yeah, it could be better.
Ready!
Yes! 次はミドルノートのランキングに行ってみましょう。ストップ中。ミドルノートへの反応と全体のまとめは有料メンバーさんへ公開します。ご興味のある方は画面右下のメンバーになるボタン、もしくはお国によってはジョインボタンから詳細をゲットしてください。概要欄からも詳細をお読みいただけます。もし皆さんがお好きなレプリカの香水がありましたら、ぜひ下記のコメント欄に書いてください。もしくはやってほしいブランド名や香水などがありましたら教えていただけると幸いです。リクエストが多ければ将来のビデオを作る際の参考にさせていただきたいと思います。okay. それでは皆さんまた会う日まで。Thank you so much for watching. See you next time, everyone. Bye!
Bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.